cheap car insurance 等于 a car insurance policy whose premium, what you pay, is relatively low compared to alternatives, but cheap doesn't automatically mean good or appropriate. The best cheap car insurance implies the lowest cost while still providing adequate coverage and being reliable. In other words, you want value, reasonable cover, yeah, good insure, a low cost, rather than just lowest cost, what insurers consider, and thus what drives cost. To understand how to get cheap insurance and what you're trading off, you need to know what the insurance company looks at, key factors: your driving history, accidents, claims, tickets. A cleaner record 等于 cheaper. The type of vehicle, make, model, age, repair cost, theft risk. Cars that cost more to repair, are stolen more, are riskier. Your coverage level, deductible, excess. A higher deductible means you agree to pay more in the event of a claim, lower premiums. Usage, mileage, location, less driving or safer parking conditions or lower risk region 等于 cheaper. Discounts 加 bundling. Many insurers offer various discounts: good driver, multi-policy, safety devices, anti-theft. Market, regulatory environment 与 timing. Rates vary by region, state, country. Also ensures competitive dynamics. Understanding the key factors for getting cheap car insurance. This highlights the essential elements that help drivers secure affordable car insurance without sacrificing quality coverage. Cheap car insurance doesn't just mean finding the lowest price, it's about balancing reasonable coverage, reliability, and the right insurer. Key factors include maintaining a clean driving history with few or no accidents or tickets, choosing a moderately priced, low theft risk vehicle, and keeping low mileage usage. Drivers can also reduce premiums by opting for a higher deductible, qualifying as a good driver, and taking advantage of multi-policy discounts or safe driving programs. Other aspects such as regional market rates and new customer discounts play a role too. The main goal is to find value through reliable coverage that fits your driving habits and budget, not just the cheapest rate available. What best cheap car insurance should deliver? If you aim for best cheap, you should check that the deal gives you more than just a low price. Key quality criteria: the insurer is reputable, financially stable, so claims will be paid. The policy's coverage meets your real risk, e.g., if you drive a valuable car, or in a risky area, cheap liability only might undercover you. The deductibles excess you accept are manageable for you. Lower cost but extremely high excess may make it less good. The policy's terms are clear and you're aware of exclusions. The value of the cheap policy over time, e.g., renewal increases, loyalty penalty, etc. See below. Strategies to find the best cheap car insurance. Here are practical steps you can take, many of them verified in recent guides. Shop around. You compare quotes. Don't accept annual renewal without comparing. The cheapest company this year may not be next year. Ask about all discounts. Example: multi-car, bundling home与 auto, good student, safe driver, low mileage. Select your vehicle with insurance cost in mind. If you're choosing a car, pick something cheaper to insure: smaller engine, fewer expensive electronics, lower theft risk. Use higher deductible excess if you're comfortable paying more out of pocket in a claim. Increasing deductible reduces your premium. Reduce your risk profile. Keep your driving record clean. Drive safely. Reduce miles. Avoid peak risk times locations. The less risk you pose, the less you pay. Regular review and avoid automatic renewals. Some insurers increase loyalty premiums, charging existing customers more, rather than offering best rates to new customers, so always compare at renewal. Tailor coverage to your situation. If your car is older or has low value, perhaps you move from full coverage to just third-party lesser cover. But only if it makes sense. Practical steps to help drivers lower their car insurance costs. It emphasizes shopping around for quotes, asking about discounts, and choosing vehicles that are cheaper to insure. Other key tips include selecting a higher deductible, regularly reviewing your policy, and customizing coverage based on your car's age and condition. By applying these strategies, drivers can save money while maintaining the right level of protection. Key strategies to save money on car insurance. It suggests comparing quotes from multiple insurers, asking about all available discounts, and considering how your vehicle type affects insurance costs. Choosing a higher deductible, reviewing your policy regularly, and tailoring coverage to your specific needs, such as switching to third-party coverage for older vehicles, can also help reduce premiums. By following these practical tips, drivers can secure the best and most affordable car insurance coverage. Potential pitfalls: things to watch when aiming for the best cheap. You need to avoid some traps. A very low premium but very high excess. You might save now, but if something happens you pay a lot. Minimal cover, e.g. very cheap policies might omit features you need. Windshield repair, courtesy car, theft cover. So you're underinsured. Loyalty penalty. Some insurers charge long-term customers more than new ones for similar risk. You need to watch this. Misrepresenting data, e.g., mileage, primary driver, vehicle usage. If wrong, your claim might be denied. Regional contextual differences. What cheap means in one country may not apply in another. Local market, regulation, types of risk matter. Coverage adequacy. The cheap policy must fit your needs. If you're underinsured, you may pay less now but risk large out-of-pocket later. Applying it in your context, since you mentioned you're in Multan, Punjab, Pakistan, some additional considerations. Local insurance market. Check local insurers and regulations in Pakistan. The same global tips apply, but you may need to check for local discounts, local risk factors, e.g., theft risk, typical excesses, reputations of companies. Common pitfalls to avoid when choosing the best cheap insurance. When looking for affordable insurance, many people focus only on getting the lowest premium, but this can often lead to costly mistakes in the long run. The image highlights several key pitfalls to watch out for. Very low premium, very high excess. A deal that seems too cheap might come with a very high excess, meaning you'll pay a large amount out of pocket in case of a claim. Always ensure the excess is reasonable for your budget. Minimal cover. Some low-cost policies exclude essential protections such as windshield repair or theft coverage. It's important to read the policy carefully to know what's included and what's not. Loyalty penalty. Staying with the same insurer for years might actually cost you more. Companies sometimes offer better rates to new customers, so it's smart to compare quotes regularly. Misrepresenting data. Providing false information about your vehicle usage or mileage can lead to denied claims or policy cancellation. Always be honest and accurate when applying. Car type. In Pakistan, choice of vehicle, local repair cost, availability of parts matter significantly. A car with cheap parts and low theft risk will likely have cheaper insurance. Ask local insurers whether they offer discounts for safe drivers, multi-car, bundling, if you have other insurance, or for anti-theft devices. Beware of coverage gaps. Insure policy covers what you need: theft, fire, accident, third party, etc. Don't assume you can cut to the cheapest without consequences. Use comparison. Get quotes from different insurers in Pakistan. Treat it like shopping. Monitor your usage and risk profile. If you drive less, park in a safe place, maintain vehicle security, you may be seen as lower risk. Additional dimensions to consider beyond the basics of premium, coverage, and insurer reputation. Here are further layers of value you should inspect. Claims process. Service quality. You ensure reliability. A low premium means little if the insurer delays or denies valid claims. Research service quality. Speed of claim settlement, ease of documentation, number of authorized workshops, network coverage. In Pakistan, one source notes that the penetration of motor insurance is very low. Only 2.77% of vehicles were insured at a certain point. Ask, does the insurer have workshops in or near your city, Multan? Do they offer 24 assistance? Are spare parts easily available for your vehicle model? Look for exclusions in the fine print. For example, wear and tear may not be covered. Certain uses, commercial hire drive, may be excluded. Coverage details. You add-ons cheap does not mean you should lose out on cover you might realistically need. For example, theft, fire, natural disaster, total loss, parts depreciation. In Pakistan, the standard rate for certain insurers is around 1.5分号 1.8% of the car's market value for many vehicles. But comprehensive cover costs more than third-party only. Make sure you know which you're buying. Thanks for watching.